Hey YouTube, Kira Twig here, bringing you all an update to my Destiny Hero Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile for March 2020. A lot of you have been requesting an update to the Destiny Hero deck. It actually has been quite a while since the last update. I've done a bunch of other hero deck profiles since then, but I don't think I've done one with Malicious, now back at 3 for the Destiny Hero deck, and I wanted to focus a good part on the Destiny Hero monsters for the deck, but I also figured a couple other hero monsters definitely does help for the overall playstyle of the Destiny Heroes, which is to get a lot of Destiny Heroes out onto the field and use the new fusion cards we received from Dark Neostorm for the different plays we can do. It's a lot of fun. I actually main Destiny Heroes as one of my go-to decks in Duel Links as well. Always loved them since the beginning, but also love them just as much in the actual TCG. So let's go ahead and get started with the deck profile. So to start off, for the Destiny Hero monsters, I run 3 Destiny Hero Drill Dark, just one of your best Destiny Hero monsters to swarm the field. If this card is normal or special summon, you can special summon 1 Destiny Hero monster from your hand with attack less than or equal to this card's attack on the field. You can only use this effect of Destiny Hero Drill Dark once per turn, and if this card attacks a defense monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. So along with the piercing, it also just has the great way to swarm the field, so you can easily do your link summons, which going into Cross Crusader is one of your main go-to plays, being able to set up a bunch of other different plays when you use that card, and then just being able to hit a good amount of the Destiny Hero monsters for your special summons is another added bonus. So you definitely need the 3 Drill Dark just because it helps to start off a lot of your different summons in the deck. Another one being Destiny Hero Malicious. This card with Destiny Draw is just your go-to card, giving you draw power, and also just the special summon option with Destiny Hero Malicious. It's also, you can special summon it off of Drill Dark since it has less attack than Drill Dark, since Drill Dark doesn't specify levels for the monsters, and then setting up Malicious gives you another target for your Cross Crusader, and then banishing Malicious gives you more special summons of Malicious in your deck. And like I said, 3 at full power is definitely a lot better than when we had it at 2, because then you have just another special summon to go off of once you use that resource also. So you definitely need 3 Malicious for those plays. But I'm only down to 2 Destiny Hero Celestial. I found it to be the best option since most of the time you don't really have that empty of a hand to use the draw power. When this card declares an attack, you can target 1 face-up spell card your opponent controls, destroy it, and if you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. While you have no cards in your hand, you can banish this card and 1 Destiny Hero monster from your graveyard to draw 2 cards, and you can only use this effect of Destiny Hero Celestial once per turn. The draw 2 cards can definitely help late game, but most of the time I like to use this card for the fact that you can destroy your opponent's face-up spell cards, whether it be field spells, continuous spells, you name it, and then hit them for that burn damage also with this card. But like I said, you really only need the 2, because other than that, the draw power comes in handy, but being a once per turn, and since you have to have no cards in your hand, there are situations where you just don't have the setup to go into it, and you want to rely on some of your other plays also. And now, for the other Destiny Heroes, I decided to go for one-ofs for these just because I found any more of them kind of got a little cloggy for the plays, with your big plays relying on the ones I mentioned already. For some of the other one-ofs, I run 1 Destiny Hero Draw Hand. If this card is special summoned by the effect of a hero monster, you can make each player draw 1 card. During the next standby phase, after this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your graveyard but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use each effect of Destiny Hero Draw Hand once per turn. So with Drill Dark, you have the easiest way to special summon this card, giving you more draw power. It gives your opponent a draw too, but still very, very useful for the special summon, since you'll most likely send it to the graveyard for either a fusion play or a link play. And also 1 Destiny Hero Dreamer. With our Fusion Play card, setting this card up with Fusion Destiny is your best go-to play with Destiny Hero Dreamer, because during damage calc, if your Destiny Hero monster battles and this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card, make that monster unable to be destroyed by battle, and if you do, you take no battle damage from that battle. If summoned this way, banish this card when it leaves the field. You can only use this effect of Destiny Hero Dreamer once per turn. It's an easy way to protect your Destiny Hero monsters, and like I said, with Fusion Destiny, just a quick way to set it up in the graveyard to use also. I also run 1 Destiny Hero Decider, a great way once per duel to recycle your monsters in your graveyard back into your hand. And also, if it's in the graveyard and you would take burn damage, you can add it back to your hand and negate the effect that would give you burn damage. So all these ones have different setup in the graveyard, which is a definite plus for sure. And the last one being Destiny Hero Disc Commander. It cannot be special summoned from the graveyard the turn it was sent to the graveyard, but if it is special summoned from the graveyard, you can draw 2 cards. You can use this effect once per duel. It was an insane effect before because they errated Disc Commander previously, but the draw 2, especially after the turn was sent, which all these can be set up for that special summon using Fusion Destiny, which is why you only really need the one as well, since they all have the once per duel effect for 2 of them, and the other ones just help for the one specific situation, which is why I feel you only need the 1-ofs for them. If any were to be an additional, maybe draw hand would be at 2, but even then, it's just an added player preference at that point. And then for some of the other boss monster Destiny Hero monsters, I run 1 Destiny Hero Dogma and 1 Destiny Hero Plasma, just for the fact you can stop monster effects and half your opponent's life points with these 2 strong monsters, needing the tributes for both of them by special summoning for the 3 monsters to tribute, but just depending on the player preference also, and also they are needed for fusing into your Destiny and Dragoon, being the required materials for that fusion monster using these 2 cards also. And then for the non-Destiny Hero monsters, I run 3 Vision Hero Vion. If this card is normal or special summon, you can send 1 hero monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can even send Malicious, giving you another special summon with this card. And you can banish 1 hero monster from your graveyard to add 1 Polymerization from your deck to your hand, which can help for all the different fusion summons we do in this deck. If you don't have Fusion Destiny, just being able to use Polymerization is another added plus for sure. That's why I like to run 3 Vision Hero Vion. Definitely, I would say one of the best Vions for the setup in this deck for the play. I didn't really want to rely on Forest or any of the other Vision Heroes. Vion just, works well for the different fusion plays. The other ones just set up the spell and traps for more of the Link monster plays you can do with the deck. Vion sticks true to the fusion plays. And I also run 2 Solid Soldier. What I like about Solid Soldier, if you need that Link play, you can even summon out with this one Destiny Hero Drill Dark, and then use Drill Dark's own effect to special summon another Destiny Hero monster from your hand, giving you the 3 monsters on the field to go for a Link play, or even just have 3 on the field to tribute out for Destiny Hero Plasma or Dogma also. So 2 Solid Soldier, also giving you the special summon of Solid Soldier for a hero monster when it is sent to the graveyard by a spell effect. Just helps for the fusion plays also you can do with this deck. And I also run 1 Elemental Hero Shadow Mist and 1 Elemental Hero Stratos. The search for the mass change with Shadow Mist, and the overall any hero search for your Stratos. Both come in handy with these cards. Just the 1-ofs though, I do run the Hero Live, so if you really need this, either one of these cards special summoned out, you have that option to go for. But the main focus in the deck is the Destiny Heroes. These are just added backups that do come in handy. And with some of the other searches, just the 2 Honest Neos when a hero monster is, you can discard this card to target a hero monster on the field and it gains 25% attack until the end of this turn. That power plus can really help when you're going for win against your opponent, just having, short of a little few attack points. Destiny Hero and then Elemental Hero Honest Neos just helps for that overall power when they're attacking, which is really great that it is for any hero monster and not just Elemental Heroes. And that is it for the monsters. We'll now move on to the spells. Being a Destiny Hero deck, I'm running 3 Destiny Draw. You discard 1 Destiny Hero to draw 2 cards. Even though we have a lot of 1-ofs, you do run plenty of Destiny Hero monsters to summon out, and then also to discard for Destiny Draw. Being able to set up Celestial or Malicious, or even Dreamer or Disc Commander in the graveyard with this card is another added plus for the graveyard play, and then the draw 2 depending on what you draw off of these cards. And it's not a once per turn either, so that's if you draw more and you have the heroes to play, setting up more and more in your graveyard, and then more and more cards to draw also. And I also run 3 Fusion Destiny. You fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck that lists a Destiny Hero monster as material, using monsters from your hand or deck as fusion material, but destroy it during the end phase of the next turn. Also, for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters except Dark Hero monsters, and you can only activate 1 Fusion Destiny per turn. But our entire extra deck are mostly Dark Hero monsters, and also one of the easiest ways to get out Destiny and Dragoon, since this card isn't a Destiny Hero, but it has Destiny Hero monsters specified in the requirements to summon it out. So it gets around that part there, but still you can go for a lot of different Destiny Hero monsters using this card in the deck. And also the Destiny Hero monsters are all dark, so for more of that play, I run 3 Allure of Darkness, just the draw power with these cards. Plus, with all the banishing we do, I decided to add another tech in the deck just to, recycle some of those cards also. So the 3 Allure helps for that play also, but more draw power along with Destiny Draw when you open these cards up and you need to get to a specific card for your play. And since we are running the Shadow Mist, I do like the Masked Heroes in the extra deck just for the Dark Law and Anki plays, since most of the monsters we run in the main deck are dark, so Mass Change helps for those Masked Hero plays against your opponent, and then just the additional attacks even during the battle phase. If you go into Anki, destroy an opponent's monster, search out another Mass Change, then go into Dark Law for another additional attack is definitely one that helps for the overall, finishing off your opponent with these spell cards. And then for some of the other one-ofs, the 1 Reinforcements of the Army searches out a good amount of the hero monsters in the deck. The 1 Polymerization for the Vision Hero Vion plays. The 1 tech I'm running is Pot of Acquisitiveness. With this one, you target 3 banished monsters, shuffle all 3 into the deck, and then you draw 1 card. So the banish, you can recycle your Destiny Hero Malicious and then reuse them with the last one you may have in your graveyard, since you can't summon any more after that play. Excuse me, I get talking so much about the Destiny Heroes that I lose my breath with that one. But that, like I said, recycling the Malicious and the Celestials is a great play for sure, especially since I'm only running 1 Celestial for this card. Also, 1 Hero Lives for the Elemental Hero monsters if you can control no face-up ones, being able to search Stratos, which can search out some of your other heroes, and then Shadow Mist for the Mass Change, and 1 Monster Reborn to special summon back resources to use also. And then the only trap I'm running in the deck is Defusion. You fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters you control as fusion materials. If you do, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn. Only Destiny Hero monsters can be fusion summoned for a fusion summon using this card's effect. But during the battle phase, just that setup definitely does come in handy for this fusion card's plays. And then for some of the other cards, and moving on now to the extra deck, 2 Destiny Hero Dangerous. With this one, you need a Destiny Hero monster and 1 Dark Effect monster. Like I said, after I talk so much for all of these different Destiny Hero monster effects, I lose my breath. But with this one, quick effect, you can discard 1 card and send 1 Destiny Hero monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. If you do, Destiny Hero monsters you control gain 200 attack for each Destiny Hero monster in your graveyard until the end of this turn. You can only use this effect of Destiny Hero Dangerous once per turn. So the discard effect also helps to set up your Destiny Hero Celestial in the graveyard, let's say if it's in your hand, or if you send it, and then also reducing the number of cards in your hand. But the power, if you have a bunch of other different Destiny Hero monsters on the field, is the other plus with this card. I like to run 2 of it. You have the Dark Effect monsters. You can even use Shadow Mist as that, and then another Destiny Hero monster. So you always have a fusion option, even to play defensively with this card, since it also can go for that play, and protect it with cards like Destiny Hero Dreamer. But one of the boss monsters to go for in the deck is Destiny Hero Dominance. With this one, you need 3 Destiny Hero monsters, but using Fusion Destiny to make it is your best play to go for. You can look at the top 5 cards of your deck, of your opponent's deck, and place them on top of the deck in any order during the main phase. And when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can draw 1 card. If the Fusion Summon card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target 3 level 9 or lower Destiny Hero monsters with different names in your graveyard, special summon them. You can use each effect of Dangerous once per turn. But special summon resources, a true powerhouse monster, the withdraw power, being able to rearrange your opponent's cards, they all come in handy with this deck especially. And for more of the burn damage, I run 2 Destiny Hero Dystopia. Just a 2800 attack point monster, which is also needed for your Destiny Hero Dustopia, which is a bigger boss fusion monster that can protect your cards on the field also. And the 1 Destiny and Dragoon for the Plasma and Dogma plays. And then for some of the other hero monsters, 1 Vision Hero Trinity. You need 3 hero monsters to make it. So Stratos, your Solid Soldier, you name it, can also be used for this card. And with 5,000 attack, being able to attack 3 times, depending on if your opponent left monsters out, can really, end them quickly, depending on if they are in attack position. Also, since this card can't attack directly, 1 Masked Hero Darklaw and 1 Masked Hero Anki for the Mass Change plays also. And for the Link monsters, I run 2 Extra Hero Cross Crusader. If this card is Link Summon, you can target 1 Destiny Hero monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and you contribute 1 Destiny Hero monster to add 1 hero monster with a different name from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect of Extra Hero Cross Crusader once per turn. Also, you cannot special summon monsters the turn you activate the number of effects except hero monsters. So remember that, but the setup, which I'll show a play after this video, that you can do with this card definitely helps, especially with the Malicious, being able to target it, special summon it, and then use it for more resources once you set it up in the graveyard again. And for the rest of the Link monsters, I wanted to go as pure of the hero monsters in the deck as I could. So 1 extra hero Wonder Driver and 1 extra hero Dread Decimator. Needing the Link 3, and this one being a light monster. So remember when you're restricted for the Dark Summon plays only with this one. But the power up plays with Dread Decimator and the setup for your Mass Change cards also with Wonder Driver. Both make these a necessity in the Destiny Hero deck also. And the main go-to play for your extra hero Cross Crusader to get this card out onto the field and make the full use of it. All you need is the Destiny Hero Malicious and the Drill Dark for all the setup plays. You normal summon the Drill Dark using its effect to special summon out your Destiny Hero Malicious. You link for 2 with these 2 cards, needing 2 warrior monsters to make your extra hero Cross Crusader. Using this effect, when it's link summoned to target a Destiny Hero monster in your graveyard and special summoning it, then you contribute the Malicious to add a hero monster with a different name from your deck to your hand. So being a hero monster, you can even search out the Honest Neos that we run in the deck, and then you can use the Malicious in your graveyard for the Banish to special summon out another hero monster, which will be the Malicious off that play. Then you can use the Cross Crusader and the Malicious to go into your extra hero Dread Decimator, and then if you have the Fusion Destiny in your hand, you can just go from there with more fusion plays going out for the Link arrows while having the Honest Neos for your boost up plays also. But that is it for the deck profile. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Definitely one of my favorite hero decks out there. Like I said, I love Destiny Heroes. I love the way they play. I might even do some duel videos using Destiny Heroes if you want to see that. And if you have a specific hero deck you want the Destiny Heroes to go up against, comment down below. But until next time, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And Kira Twig out.